Hello and welcome, I'm Casey. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, today we're going to do a nice grounding, earthing, Mūlādhāra root chakra flow. So let's get straight into it. So we're going to come down and start in child's pose. So keeping your knees together, your head to the ground and your hands down by your feet. Now I want you to really take the time to really connect with the earth. So taking in a few deep breaths. Now the root chakra is associated with the colour red. So, and it's located at the base of your spine, so you can either imagine like a nice bright red colour here, or you may imagine it over your whole body. It's whatever comes to you. And I want you to really feel this connection to the earth with it. Now reaching your arms forward, shoulder width distance apart. And then on your next inhale, you're going to pull your chest through, shoulders back and down into your upward facing dog. If you can lift your knees up off the ground, and then exhale, coming back into your child's pose. Inhale, reaching forward, heart reaching through, shoulders down your back. And exhale, coming back into child's pose. One more time, inhale, coming up into your upward facing dog. And exhale, lift your hips and coming into your downward facing dog. Just walking your legs out a little bit if you feel you need to here. Really connecting your hands to the earth and your feet. So grounding down through the knuckles of your hands, spreading your fingers. And even if your heels can't reach the floor, that is the energetic action of what you're trying to do, and really feel that foundation with the earth. Now on your inhale, lift your right leg up into the air. Bending the knee, opening the hip into your scorpion. Feeling that nice stretch. You can keep this movement, keep it fluid and moving if you feel you need to. And taking that foot back down. Inhale, lifting the left leg up into the air. Bending the knee and opening the hip. And bringing that left leg back down. And slowly walking your feet forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Feeling that nice stretch down the back of your legs. If you feel you need to, you can bend your knees here and hug your knees. Just making sure that your hips are rotating forward. So that's the energetic action of them. Your pelvic bowl rotating forward. Now inhale, slowly rolling up to standing. Coming into your Tadasana. Now inhale, your arms up. Do a slight mini back bend as far back as you feel comfortable. And then exhale, hands to heart through to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping that right foot back. Now taking your time to really set up your foundation here. Your left foot is grounding into the floor. Your left knee's over your left ankle. And coming up into your high lunge. Oh, it's always harder to balance in sand. It's always more of a challenge. Okay, so your tailbone's tucking under, making sure your left knee's over your left ankle, your arms coming up, and your shoulder blades are melting down your back. You want to make sure your front ribs are slightly in. Taking one more deep breath here. And opening up into your warrior two. Now again, really feeling that foundation of your feet, of your back foot, the blade of your back foot is really anchoring into the floor. Your left foot is really grounding in, it's really grounding into the earth. Tucking your tailbone, opening up your left hip. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up, exhale back down. Inhale, coming up, exhale, coming back down and holding. Looking forward to your left hand. Now straightening that front knee, reaching forward and coming into your Trikonasana, triangle pose. Either looking to the ground or straight ahead, whichever feels comfortable for you. And if you're very comfortable, you can look up to that top hand. Now bending that front knee, lifting up that back heel and coming up, stepping forward and coming into your Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, coming up. Inhale into your chair. Exhale. Inhale, coming into your chair. Exhale. Inhale, coming into your chair and holding, making sure that tailbone is tucking back down, nice and strong. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing. Inhale, arms up. Little mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart and bringing your right foot up into tree pose. Now you can take it wherever you feel comfortable, just making sure it's not on your knee. So if you even feel more comfortable, you can take it up onto your left hip. Now your left foot is really grounding down into the earth through all four corners of the feet, pressing it especially down through the ball of your foot to have that nice grounding with the earth. Feeling roots going down into the earth, which makes then you able to grow higher. Now bringing your hands to your heart, if you're wanting to take a little bit of a step further, forward folding with your foot, if your right foot is on your left hip, taking your hands to the ground into a forward fold. Now taking it a step further again, bending into that left knee and balancing onto your left toes. Then taking one hand up to heart, and if you wanted to, taking the second hand up. Definitely harder on the sand. And holding it there. Lifting up through the crown of your head. Okay, I won't be able to do this on the sand. Now, coming out the way you came in, so straightening that left leg and coming up to standing. Taking that right leg down, inhale, arms up, mini back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping that left foot back. Again, taking your time to really making sure to set up your foundation. Grounding down through that right foot. All four corners of your foot. Back left leg is strong and lifting to the sky. And coming up into your high lunge. Making sure that right knee is over your right ankle. One more big breath here. And then opening up into your warrior two. Now making sure you're making sure you're grounding down through the blade of your back foot and through the whole of your front foot. Then inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, and hold, making sure that right knee is staying over your right ankle. Straightening that front leg, reaching and coming into your Trikonasana. Either looking to the ground, looking up to your hand, or looking straight ahead, whatever feels right for you. Now bending into that front knee, lifting and pivoting that back foot, stepping forward and coming into your Utkatasana. And coming up. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, coming up. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, coming up. Last time, inhale into your chair and hold. Making sure you're tucking that back tailbone down to the ground. Really feel like it's connecting to the earth. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing. Arms up, mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Now grounding down through your right foot, bringing your left foot up into tree pose. If you can take it further, taking your left foot up onto your right hip and growing your arms up into the sky. So you cannot grow high unless you have lovely deep roots into the ground. Hands to heart, taking it further, forward folding. Bending that standing knee, coming onto the tips of your toes. You might be able to take one hand to your heart and then maybe your other. Yeah, the sand is not doing it for me today. Lifting up through the crown of your head and coming back out of it, straightening that standing knee, lifting up, taking that foot down, inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Taking a moment to take a few breaths here. And then inhale, half lift, reaching your crown forward, exhale, stepping that right foot back, grounding down into that left foot, coming up into your high lunge. Inhale, open up into your warrior two. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale down. Last time, inhale up, exhale down. Feeling that nice opening through the chest, arms out wide. Now taking that left hand down, right hand overhead into our side angle. If you need a block here for your left hand, you can do that. Make sure you're grounding down through your feet. You can open up your right shoulder. Taking your right hand, your palm facing out behind your left hip. And then again, if you have that foundation in your feet, taking your left hand underneath to grab hold and bind. Lifting that right shoulder open. Now looking down to your left foot. Putting your weight into your left foot, you're going to slowly step your right foot forward to the top of the mat. Now you're going to switch the weight into your right foot. Now by pushing down into the ground with your right foot, you're going to slowly handpick that left foot up. One. So you're not using your arms here to lift your left leg. Two. And then when you feel comfortable, lifting up and coming up into your bird of paradise. Feeling that stretch nice and open through the front of your shoulders. If you're still in your side angle stretch, that's fine. Taking a few breaths here just to ground your feet down. Then exhale, coming down gently. Untwisting your hands, coming your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. If you're in your side angle, you'll just turn and come to meet your feet at the top of the mat in your forward fold. Now inhale, slowly rolling up to standing. Inhale, arms up, mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Now taking your right hand by your side, left hand into the air, grabbing onto your right foot with your palm facing out, your right hand on the closer to your body. Then inhale, lifting your left arm up. Exhale, pushing that right foot into your right hand. Reaching your left hand forward, keep kicking into that right hand. You feel a nice opening stretch through your shoulders and grounding down through your left foot. Now all these poses need that strong foundation of rooting into the ground. And then coming out. Inhale up, mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping that left foot back, grounding down, coming up into your high lunge. Inhale, open up into your warrior two. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, and hold. Keeping your right knee over your right ankle. Allowing your right hand to the ground, left hand reaching up. If you can take that left hand behind your back to your right hip, and taking your right hand underneath to meet it, opening up through your shoulders and your chest, peeling that left shoulder back. Now looking to the ground to your right foot, putting the weight into your right foot and slowly stepping the left foot forward. Shifting your weight into your left foot. Now using that pressure of your left foot into the ground to slowly henpeck and lift your right one up off the ground. You're not using your arms here to pull. It's purely through your legs and coming up into your bird of paradise. Feel that nice stretch through your shoulders, lifting up through your crown and slowly coming back down. Facing forward, inhale, half lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up to standing. Inhale, arms up, mini back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Now taking your left hand down by your side, palm facing forward, grabbing on to your left ankle or the top of your left foot. Right arm facing up, reaching up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, kick that left foot out so it leans you forward. Feeling that nice stretch opening through your chest. Keep pushing that foot into your back hand, reaching forward and release. Inhale up, mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Then I'm going to inhale, half lift. Exhale, either jump or step back to your high plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, taking that right leg high into the air, bending at the knee and coming into your scorpion pose. Now if you can take it a little bit further, I'm going to lift that right hand off the floor, take that right foot to the floor, pivoting your hands and coming off your mat a little bit and coming into our wheel pose. Step your feet in a little bit, trying to get your hands over your shoulders and your heels in. Imagine there is a band around your knees, keeping your knees in line with your hips and your ankles. Reach up. Now coming back the way you came in, reaching your right hand over, flipping that foot back and coming back into your downward facing dog. And then coming onto your knees and into child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths here. Coming back up. I think I really need to rethink some of these locations. Coming into your downward facing dog. Left leg comes up into the air, bending at the knee. Coming into your scorpion, taking it further, taking your foot back, lifting your left hand, coming into your flip dog. Then even further, spin your hand around, coming into wheel on the other side. Making your knees like they've got magnets drawing together. Lifting your hips and coming back the way you came in, right hand over, spin your hand, coming back into your downward facing dog and into your child's pose. Inhale, coming up into your downward facing dog. Looking towards your hands, bending at the knees, crossing at the feet, coming up into your Dandasana. Now taking your right foot into your right inner thigh. Moving your chest face towards your left foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold into Janu Shasana. Making sure your shoulders are level with each other, like your left one isn't more dipped than the right. If you want to bend your knee here as well, you can do that. Making sure as well where your root chakra is at the tip of your bottom of your tailbone, making sure that is also pulling down and grounding down into the earth. That is where, if you inhale coming up, that is where the foundation of these sitting poses come from. So your hips are rotating back, feeling that grounding through the earth. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, forward fold. So if that does mean you need to bend your straightened leg, that is completely fine. Making sure your shoulders are level. Inhale, coming up. Taking your feet long. One more forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lead with your chest. Again, you can bend your knees if you feel you want to, or keep them straight, just making sure you've got that grounding through your tailbone into the ground. And release. Calming down onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest, rocking them side to side just to really release your lower back. You can even take your right knee over to the left side. Look over to your right. And coming back. Left knee over to the right and looking to the left. And hugging your knees one more time. Relaxing your feet as wide as your mat. Your hands out, palms facing up. Relaxing your shoulders down your back and coming into your final Shavasana. Now you can stay here as long as you like, otherwise slowly rolling over to one side, coming up into a seated position. And I hope you have a lovely day. Namaste.